Hi, Luke from Korg here, and this is your first 5 minutes on the SV-2. So first of all, let's find out what you get in the box. The keyboard, of course, as well as a product manual, power cable, a sustain pedal, and your music rest, which just clips on at the back here. Okay, let's get connected up. So we're almost ready to go. We've got our power connected, we've got our included damper pedal connected. We're also connected to our sound system here via these audio jacks left and right. You could use the XLR jacks if you want to. And you've also got a headphone jack at the front. So if you want to wear headphones, you can do it that way as well. If you've got the S model with the speakers on, there's also a switch on the back to enable those speakers. So if you do want to use these, just make sure that switch is on. Okay, let's power on. So when you first turn on, you'll notice you get an electric piano sound straight away. If you want to change that sound, you just use this sound category section here. So let's go into piano, for example, and then you've got different variations on this knob here. 6 different variations, but if you press this in, you see it turns green, which will give you a further 6 variations, so you have 12 variations per category there. So if you do want to change the key touch on the SV-2, it's really easy to do that. You've got a button dedicated for it, as you can see, so you can press touch. Then the favourites become your different touch settings. So number 1 is flashing, that's a normal touch. Number 8, for instance, will be a fixed velocity. And then the other ones are scaled in between. So you can really tweak those buttons to get it to feel exactly right for you. So as you can see, the SV-2 is laid out in sections and it makes it easy to navigate around your sounds. So we've looked at the sound section, but you've also got lots of effects section as well. So let's go into the modulation section, for example. Let's select an EP, turn it on, and then you can see it's given us a small phaser. Or you could change that maybe to a chorus. And then what these knobs do is they change the parameters within that effect. Let's check out a different section. Let's go into the pre-effects section, turn it on, and we can add some nice tremolo, should we wish. Or maybe add an amplifier model. So let's turn that on, dial in the tweed model. And this is where your valve comes into play, because you can start driving it and get that really nice overdriven sound like this. So let's take a look at these buttons in the middle of the unit here. These are called favorites. So these are great ways to recall sounds and also save your own settings as well. There's 64 presets in total, 8 banks of 8. So to recall them, you just press them, and as you can hear, it's recalling different sounds. If you want to change bank, just press in this knob here, and then you can choose the bank A through G. So go into bank B, for example, and we've got 8 different sounds. To save your own sounds, set up the sound as you want, and then just hold down whichever one you want to save into. It'll flash, and then you can press it again, and it's saved. So let's take a look at the other connections on the back. You've got an audio input on stereo jacks. That's really useful if you want to feed sounds through your SV-2 and monitor them. And if you've got the speaker version, it's even better because you can hear that sound come through the speakers here. You've also got MIDI in and out. So that means you can connect to any MIDI equipment, or if you wanted to use this as a controller for something else, that's really cool. You've also got 3 pedal inputs. So we're already using one for the damper, as you can see, but you've got 2 additional ones. The first one is for a switch to turn on and off effects, for example. And the second one is for an expression pedal. So you could use that for like your wah, or use it as like a swell pedal for strings. You've also got USB. So you can connect your laptop really easily. That can be a PC or a Mac. And we do this really neat piece of software called the Editor Librarian, which you can download for free from our website. And that allows you to edit all of the parameters in the SV-2 and change your favorites, and then load in extra libraries as well. So there you go. That's your first 5 minutes on the SV-2.